All right, so welcome back to our series in HTML. So if you look at the folder on the top right on the desktop here, you would see that we ended where I had only one file inside, and that was index.html. But when you look at this folder now, I've created another file called attributes.html because we want to look at attributes. And so I've already opened the code here, and I also have the browser open on the right side. So we straight away go into discussing what attributes are. So what are attributes? Attributes are special words which provide additional information about the elements. Others call attributes as modifiers of HTML elements. So now I'm going to introduce two attributes for now, but I'll mention some of the common examples as I conclude, as I'll be concluding for today's lesson. So attributes, I'm going to click on the HTML opening tag, and within here, I'm going to introduce an attribute called lang, okay, which helps us specify the language for the website that we are building. So if I say lang equal to, then I introduce the quotes there. Then I say in, it simply means I'm saying the website that we are going to build here will be specifically for this language, which is English there. That's one attribute. And this, at this point, you may not be able to see any effect, and that is okay. That's why I'm going to, again, give an example of another attribute. So right at the beginning of the H1 tag here, or at the start. By the way, opening tag and closing tag, this can also be called the start tag and then end tag here. Right. So within this, I'm going to introduce an attribute called star. Then I'll say equal to, and what I'll do, I'm going to say color, and then I'll say what color here, I'll say red, then close in quotes here. Now when I save, you see what will happen. The elements that we have here is going to be modified. Remember, this is my first website here. But now see, after saving, when I refresh my site here, see what has happened. I didn't want to get tempted and begin to talk about CSS, but I wanted you to understand the attribute just by using this style here. So now this attribute is introduced in the opening tag. So in the opening tag, you're going to introduce, this is, we are going to have the tag here, which is the opening tag. Then within the opening tag, you are going to introduce the star, which is the attribute name. Then the attribute name is going to have the attribute value here. So we've got the attribute value. So something that you really need to understand. And we'll be using attributes several times. Some more other common examples of attributes. We have ID, we'll be using classes, we'll be using sources, href, we'll be using auth, and the style that I've used here. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. I hope you understand what attributes are. You'll be able to appreciate these more as we progress.